Quick disclaimer, no, I'm not on no Meek Mill, Drake type of poetry beef. I did write this about somebody back in the day, but that was back in the day. I only shared it when he was in the same space, but I like the poem and I just kind of want to share it. So if you ever see this, bro, please don't get excited. It has nothing to do with you at this point. You just were the catalyst of a poem. So for that, I thank you. Shout out to anybody who's ever just genuinely disliked somebody. Hey, it happens. Everybody don't like me. I know that, but I'm rambling. Your name and mine in the same sentence should be considered blasphemy. At best, all you'll ever be to me is practice, because you are a new age slave. One who I wouldn't let trade or buy a CD for me, because I don't want my words affiliated with your whackness. See me, I study this poetry and the greats. But for you, it was too late 5 minutes after your due date. But if you want, you can pay to see Fiveology come in secretly hate. Take notes from us, take notes from one of us, take notes from me. But no, if I stick around to hear you speak, it's only to remind myself of what I don't want to be. Poetry's test dummy. Always talking about how active you are in these streets. Nigga, stop it. You get your inspiration from old Def Poetry videos and Rap City videos. Me, I get mine from 13-year-olds who come to my writing workshops with crack rocks in their pocket who are nicer than me. Way better than I'll ever be. Always writing about selling drugs, and when I ask them what they're doing, they look at me dead in the eye and say sincerely, P, if I don't do this, my little brother doesn't eat. I asked him where his mother's at. He said she's probably on the T on 3rd Street chilling in Bayview with the rest of the junkies. But you hear these stories and think they're funny. And you run home and scribble them in your notebook as if they're your own, hoping to give you credibility. But I ask you to who? Your poetry friends, who are nothing more than a circle of men who always write about shit they never did and never will do. I don't like you. You care too much about not giving a fuck. The irony. And that grown man bravado you put on is about as convincing as that bravado watch you never take off. You are the keloid of poetry, a permanent blemish, a visual reminder of something I wish your parents never did. Mr. Cleo, bullshit's historian. I wish I could hop in a DeLorean and go back to 1993 to when we were kids just to tell you how whack your ass would be. You don't even do the phrase "you fucking suck" justice. The nerve of me. How dare I speak my son's name with anything synonymous with you? You make me want to call CPS on myself. If I was a dog, I'd purposely contract rabies and bite you. And for some reason, whenever you speak, I just want to fight you. And please know, just because someone tolerates your ass, it doesn't mean that they like you. See? You thought I forgot about all that shit you wrote about me a couple of years ago. I didn't. I just put it in my memory bank and still haven't cashed a check yet. So consider this me flicking coins at you. And answer me this. Are you a poet or a rapper? Because they're not the same. What you need is a designated writer, because it seems you're having problems staying in your lane. At best, your style is comparable to a broken GPS. It has no direction. And check your dress game, you lame. It's no wonder the most affection you'll ever get is from a woman too damaged with low self-esteem who's been broken to realize who she's truly fucking with. I can tell as a child that your parents neglect you, so you walk around like you're the man, but you have no real friends, so it makes sense why nobody ever checked you, so allow me to be the first. So if you can't tell by now, when it comes to me, you get no love. You're so fucking weak, you'll probably hear this poem asking yourself, if he's talking about me, come up and shake my hand and tell me how nice this shit was. I don't like you.